It's alive! It's alive!
All right, hello everybody. I hope you are alive and well. We're going to continue on with Higurashi When They Cry. Hello, people who are in chat. I see Witch, I Love FNAF, Ray Ray, and Mr. Speed Rusher. I almost said Crusher, excuse me. But hey everybody. Yeah, we're doing it again. I was just going to turn this on. There we go. Yeah, get those cicadas up in here. That's what we like. That's what we like to hear. That's called ambiance. But hello everybody. I hope everybody's been doing all right. Just gonna say hi. I don't like this game. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's totally fair. It's very different than what I usually do. So, totally understandable. Sorry, my lighting is a little off. But yeah. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. At least that's really nice of you. Well, I was on a call and wondering where the voice came from. It's me. And also I saw, who was it? Was it Ray? Ray? Yeah, there it is. It starts at 9 now. Yeah, so here in the Americas, we still have daylight savings time things, so time shifts an hour every 6 months. It's stupid, and it does more harm than good to the people of this country. I'm not. It's not. It's fine. It is kind of stupid and pointless. That's why other countries don't do it anymore, or if they ever did. But yeah, we still do it. I think there's like talk of like getting it abolished or whatever the hell. Which good. Like I hope it stops. I want it to stop here. Like this is a good time. I like this time of day. The way that it is now, but we'll see. We changed the time here too, just at a different time. Oh, like a different period throughout the year. Interesting. It's stupid. It's dumb. At least here in America, I don't know what it's like at other. Maybe it is helpful in other countries, but here it ruins everything. There's no need for it, but it's not really that big of an issue for me. I don't care that much about it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter to me at all. But anyway, yeah, when we were, I don't remember when we left off. Nothing super crazy happened, but I did do only one chapter last time, which I did two in the first chapter, but it's kind of helpful because sunlight, yeah, different sunlight for sure. Like it was supposed to be like a farmer's thing to help them out way back in the day, and they don't need that shit anymore. They haven't for like decades, and yet we still kept doing it. Like there's other benefits or whatever for it, but like from what I read about it, it's like negligible. There's really not much help, and that there is a lot of harm that it does too. So it's just dumb. It's a stupid concept, if you ask me. It happens too in Italy. Nice, good. So we're all in it together. You get it. You know what I'm talking about then. So that's weird. Yeah. So then if it's not at the same time of year for everybody around the world, that seems odd. So like at a certain point, you guys are gonna change times as well, and then it'll be off again. Weird. Well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Different. You guys are on different calendars, I guess, for different. It's like a holiday, basically, right? Yeah, almost. I just have summertime and wintertime. That's it. Those are the two times of year that you have. Nothing in between. No spring. No autumn. I like autumn. Autumn is it's probably my favorite. That's when my birthday is. It's in the autumn-ish time. And that's the spooky season, so I love it a lot. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say. There's not much to talk about. I can probably just get into the game once it gets found. There it is. Sweet. Your B-Day's in spring. Nice. Really, what happened to Bunny Pop? I don't know. I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore, and that's where they were. I mean, I know they came over to YouTube as well, so I don't know. They might be busy. Hopefully, that's it. I mean, we'll go with that. They're busy. It's okay. I want to see. Let's see if my voice changer still works.
If my voice changer still works. Okay, it's probably still delayed a little bit.
But it looks like it's picking up. So that's nice. Good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like it's sounding good. I listened back to it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it works. I think it works just fine. Again, thank you to Witch for telling me about it. Wait, is it still the 14th of March for you? Is it? I don't know. I don't keep track of days. It is. It is March 14th for me. At 3:10 p.m. or 15:10 for some other people who might recognize it as that. But yeah, anyway. I am going to start this. I'm gonna get into it. Let's go. All right. What the hell? What did we leave off on? Oh yeah, we had like another competition. At the end of it, everybody got like a doll, and I gave that doll to Reina. And specifically, more importantly, I did not give it to Mion. That's more important. That I didn't give it to her. Just fuck Mion, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna get into it. Let's go. Excuse me.
I wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this.
Mion spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you more sleepy.
Spare me.
It was almost 3 o'clock. 6th period was almost over. By the way, Satoko and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. What I would give to be able to join them.
Michan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep.
You see, rather than the class representative, I'd rather be the president of the boxing club. They get to sleep a lot.
Huh? What makes you think that?
At the boxing gym, they're always hitting the sack. Get it?
Bam! The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of a textbook. That's all from me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representative, please direct the class.
Everybody stand up. At attention.
Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard class was over. It must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom.
Good work today. All right, it's time for Happy Fun Club activities.
Yeah, that's right. What should we do today?
Mei-chan, why don't we continue what we started yesterday?
Yes, we should do that. To have it end like that when things were getting so good, I won't accept it.
Now. I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time. Something like that shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like a classroom after school, but a grander stage.
I'm down whenever, but some of the younger guys said they'd watch me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time.
Oh, Keiichi-kun, you're amazing! There's people cheering you on, I wonder if there's anybody cheering on Reina.
I couldn't help but watch as Reina entered her pining maiden mode. I'm not gonna pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Reina. With a saccharine Keiichi brand smile, I ruffled Reina's hair roughly.
What? Huh? Keiichi-kun? What are you,
Reina turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Reina and skipping through a flower bed was reflected there. Even if it was in somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling.
Michi, the Reina killer.
When Rika-chan said that, everyone burst out laughing at once.
That Reina is a Sotoko and Rika-chan killer, though.
It may be true that we can't win against Reina, but we won't lose to Keiichi.
Oh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship map. Our strengths kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors, but that doesn't include Mion, does it?
Of course not. It doesn't matter who it is, I won't lose.
Mion leered with a gaze befitting of a club president. No, befitting of an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started.
Well now, let's get started nice and easy.
Yeah, so when Mi-chan, what shall we do today? So then, Mi-chan.
Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. The locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. That's my theory, anyways. If not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out an item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly in thought, she turned around without pulling out any games.
Why don't we try and keep it a bit simple today? Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time can be a little bland, right?
It doesn't matter what game it is. If everybody plays together, we can have fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Reina and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there is no doubt even if we were pulling leads from the school grounds, it would be fun. That would be fun for me. Pulling leaves or whatever.
Ah, that's right, isn't it? By the way, Satoko, could you stop reading people's minds by looking at their expressions?
Whatever you're thinking is always written all over your face, so I always know right away.
I've always been told that, but ever since I transferred, it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face, or I could be in for a rough time.
Alright, everybody pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules.
We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everybody's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules were explained, the match has already begun.
Today's game is probably better known as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody heard of it before?
Sympathy. It's meant to share someone's feelings, right? Huh. Maybe I might know this.
Michan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everybody writes down the first word that comes to mind? And the more people who share the same answers, the more points are awarded. In that case, Reina knows about it.
I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school while we were in the bus during a field trip.
I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation.
First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they choose dessert. Satoko-chan, when somebody says dessert, what's the first thing you think of?
Let's see here. Pudding or something.
Okay, in that case, Satoko, you would write down pudding on your memo pad. Then everybody reveals their answer at the same time. If there's 2 or more people who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people who write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So if everybody writes down the same answer, that's a max of 5 points.
In other words, the trick is to think so that what you write down is the same answer as everybody else.
It was exactly as Rika-chan said. The point of this game was to think in a way so that you have the same answer as everybody else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everybody else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to the one that seems like everyone else will choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game.
Me, for Satoko's sake, let's try practicing for one round.
Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm the club president, the leader will be me, alright? The topic can be something random.
Taking out her literature textbook, she began flipping to a random page.
Alright then, this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice. When you say shaved ice, there's only one answer, isn't there?
Among the standard flavors of shaved ice, there's strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. The most popular amongst those is obviously melon. Fuck you talking about? Strawberry. Strawberry cage, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll back off.
Everyone wrote down an answer, then everybody show theirs at the same time, okay? Ready? Go.
Strawberry melon, strawberry. What? I'm the only one with melon? You guys... Don't go doing something so mundane as picking strawberry as the standard. Hey, Reina, would you actually order strawberry shaved ice? The first thing that always sells out at summer festivals is always melon, isn't it?
Reina also likes melon flavor, but really, it's all about the strawberry, right? Right?
Hey, John, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is a word association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry.
I'm still not entirely convinced. But in any case, it's this type of game.
Rico, what exactly did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice? It's Uji go talkie. Uji. It's Uji gi. Uji gi. I tried my best. It's incredibly delicious, you know?
Well, it might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly run-of-the-mill. Still, that's a pretty refined choice.
Satoko, did this help you get a good idea? There were 3 people who wrote down strawberry, so those people get 3 points. We compete to see who can get the most.
Yeah, I got it. More importantly, Miyamoto-san, what shall we do about today's penalty game?
Yeah, there's gonna be one after all. What will it be? What will it be?
What should it be? Kei-chan, do you have a suggestion?
What, for the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, there was a penalty game, yeah? It can only be that. Schlepping.
In other words, that thing where the loser has to carry around everybody else's baggage. It happened often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely covered in backpacks. You see it a lot.
But how will we do that? Satoko-chan and Rika-chan's houses are the complete opposite direction from ours.
Then how about the loser carries just the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everybody's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance.
Oh, yeah. Just that much? Like, be alright?
Somehow, today's penalty game is pretty simple. With a penalty game of this level, it wouldn't even be fun to make Keiichi-san do it.
Then shall we raise the stakes a bit? Not just playing Porter. Ta-da! How about we have someone schlep stuff around dressed in this?
What? Why a maid outfit of all things?
Haha, it's cute and all, but no way.
But you see, what do we do if Keiichi-san loses? If we don't have a size that fits him?
Oh, I didn't let that little detail get by. I have a nice XL size one prepared just for Keiichi. So, Kei-chan, are you ready? I'm going to have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. From the headband to the garter belt, even the underwear, I've got it all prepared for you.
This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that? Sorry, I'm gonna try that one again. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in that locker? Oh, this is bad, Keiichi Maebara. Somehow, it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Oh, man. What about that Maebara boy? Did you hear about him? It seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know? Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, that's way too harsh. That's just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now's the only time. Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on the way back from school? Do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit? Wait, why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me.
Hey, let's just make it a normal penalty game. Wait, Keiichi-kun is frozen stiff.
Phew. Burning with passion, I firmly placed my hands on Reina's shoulders. Reina, there's no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turned to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam.
Okay, Chan, you've come around to the idea, eh? No matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
From me on to Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up high. Only Reina seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Reina, it's quite a delectable opportunity. Hey Reina, don't you see this as a pretty big opportunity? Rika-chan or Satoko-chan in a maid outfit coming right to your doorstep? This is a historically great chance, isn't it? Sploosh. Reina began spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She shifted into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Reina. That look in her eyes.
To my doorstep? It's not like Keiichi-kun or Michan wouldn't be good too.
Alright, it looks like everybody's prepared themselves. Get your memo pads ready. First question. Ready?
Mian opened her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye.
The first topic is summer break.
This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well then, let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this.
Everybody good? Time to show 'em. Ready? Go!
On Mion Signal, everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival, fireworks, mosquito coils.
Oh, Reina and I have the same answer. Alright, 2 points.
Lights. But Satoko's fireworks was pretty good too. Rika's mosquito coil is a very nice seasonal choice as well.
All the choices are quite invigorating.
It's almost summer break, isn't it? I wonder how we'll spend it this year.
Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approaches the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
By the way, Keiichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us.
I didn't really write down anything that great.
No. Showing us is the part of the rules. Now come on.
Stop it. Don't look. Homework. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. Sorry, I had to damn scroll wheel. Sorry, my bad. Homework. The room was silent. Nobody could really respond. It's as if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break.
Keiichi-kun's summer breaks were never fun, were they?
It's alright. Let's spend this summer this year with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome. We won't leave you by your lonesome.
Rika-chan gently petted my head. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer focus seminars. I know nothing of hot summers because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. Ugh, the tears, they...
Kei-chan's summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they?
What? Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine.
Well, anywho, Reina and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is... fish.
So, it's fish. Come to think about it, I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite the connoisseur on things like flounder. I wonder who will match with this answer. Because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. Alright everybody, this time we'll start from mine. Ready? Go! Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a lively fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No, to have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than write sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless.
Oh, that's right. When you say fish. I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it?
What? Stop talking to me in that consoling tone. Stop it.
Well then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready? Go.
Dolphin, whale, aquarium, aquarium.
Rika and I have the same answer. That's 2 points.
Rayla picked whale, eh? I thought about that too, but I ended up picking dolphin.
Really? Raina wanted to write dolphin at first, but Raina didn't think anybody else would write it.
Either one of them is very cute.
Everybody, excluding me, stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. Seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there.
This means everybody has 2 points. Well, everybody but Keiichi-san.
Keiichi-kun's answers were worth 0 points, but Raina thinks they were very unique and interesting.
To immediately think of food when you hear the word fish. Kei-chan, you really should be ashamed of how destitute your soul is.
What? Don't say something like my soul is destitute. Besides, with me on in Reina's answers anyways. Besides, what's with Mion and Reina's answers anyways? Those aren't even fish, they're mammals.
Objection overruled. Next.
What a horrid game this is today. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed by... Damn it. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one who still hasn't earned any points. I want to at least get a point in the next round.
Alright, the next topic is... Sakura.
Damn it. This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Maibara. Don't think about what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi, here you'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl.
Everybody finished writing? Let's do it.
Keiichi-san, if you don't start getting points right now, won't it be a bit dangerous?
This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time, I will have a match. No, I will make it match.
Keiichi-kun, you seem pretty confident about this one. You see, this time, Reina thought like a boy, so I could match up with your answer. Sakura Mochi.
I like them too. I wrote it down.
Reina and Rika giggled together. Now is not the time to think with your stomach.
Well then, did Keiichi-san write the same answer as me? I put down Hanami. Hanami.
That's right. When you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, yeah? I wrote that down too.
Mion and Satoko's response was Hanami. Hanami? Seriously? That's the kind of event where old geezers getting drunk and doing all sorts of depraved things in the standard, isn't it? And why, of all the times, did you decide to abandon answering from a girl's point of view?
Well then, Kei-chan, What sort of girly response did you write down?
It's nothing. Let's move on to the next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back.
Cardmaster Sakura is written down here.
It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something dumb, but nobody flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Cardmaster Sakura, can't it? It's a super popular anime that's broadcast every week in the government-run networks. It's broken through every demographic, from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. Even without the forced explanation, I know about it. It's that thingy where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yeah, I know.
Yep, it's cute, isn't it? Raina sometimes browses through it at the magazine stand to keep up with the story.
I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time. I like that girl who's always filming with the camcorder.
It's not just popular with little girls, it's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? To think that Kei-chan was one of those.
I felt like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So you all know about it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-tan... Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer. Pumph. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder.
Kei-chan? Now I'm certain. Kei-chan, you are. You are to your very core a geezer. Irrevocably so.
Why is everybody looking at me with those eyes filled with pity?
That's not true, Keiichi-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the connect begins.
There's no coming back for Keiichi-san, the geezer. Now dibble quietly and accept your penalty.
What was today's penalty game again?
Dressing up as a maid, complete with hairband and garter belt while carrying around the winter's stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, if you're real members of this club, show me you won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling.
I just have to say, this is really funny. I'm very much enjoying this this section. Oh, it's a lot later. I bet he lost, huh?
Whoa, Keiichi seems happy. Why? How can this be?
He's probably awoken to the joys of cross-dressing.
Ah, Keiichi-kun, your hairband is going to fall off. Let me fix that for you.
Reina cheerfully adjusted the hairband that has been enshrined upon my head.
How does it feel, Kei-chan? Have you awoken to the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual girls? Be honest now. It's alright. We won't laugh.
Ugh, you jerk. I'm gonna murder you. Swinging Mion's bag about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. After that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put everything on from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean, knowing this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man knowing how to put on a garter belt be useful?
Shh. Kei-chan, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as a rehearsal for a play.
She's right. If you cause a scene here, they'll find out that you're wearing women's clothing right down to the unmentionables.
I shuddered from the head to toe, resisting the urge to scream.
Actually, Kei-chan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup on you?
Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Ugh, what kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them?
How does it feel wearing a maid's hairband? It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of the maid outfit, after all.
What do you mean, finishes off the look? Dumbass. Stop teasing me.
Keiichi-kun is embarrassed. Cute.
That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? So how does it feel wearing one yourself?
I don't really feel any... Hey, stop it! Don't flip it up.
It's tight, isn't it? Can you feel it rub against your skin as you walk?
Stop. Don't whisper such strange things in my ear. My miserable manhood suddenly shifted. Eek. Eek. Hold on, that's the sound of his manhood shifting. Eek. It's very high-pitched. Anyway.
You're turning red. You're turning red. Have you finally realized it? That's right. Right now, Kei-chan is exactly the type of maid that every healthy male wants.
Stop it, Mion. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear?
Have you ever just wanted to hold a maid close to you? Kei-chan, you've currently become one with that maid. Don't you see? That's a distance far closer than mere touch can ever achieve. There, you can't hear that pulse, that breath. Can't you hear that pulse? That breath?
Mie-chan, that's...
On the verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out from Reina's nose.
putting on makeup properly, making you wear a wig with the straight, long hair like you like so much. Kei-chan, I made you into your ideal woman. And now you're gonna have to walk around town with me. You'll surely monopolize the eyes of all men. That would definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? If only you didn't have this big thing dangling between your legs, you'd be a real girl.
Saying that, she tried to flip up my skirt. What? This is definitely not the time. I can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Crash that. Before I realized it, Reina was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek.
Keiichi-kun, when you were fidgeting like that, you were super cute. I'm gonna take you home.
Peering through Reina's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion laying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Satoko and Rika-chan felt like when they become Reina's prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Reina down from her frenzy.
Later, Kei-chan. Today was super enjoyable.
You will rue this day, Mion. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I'll achieve an overwhelming victory, then condemn you to public shaming.
Yeah. Only if you can beat me. I look forward to seeing you try.
Mion tossed me my clothes, and looking in as good a mood as I've ever seen her, left. Okay now. Now that I've been released by Mion, I can't waste even a second running home.
By the way, Reina isn't as good as Mi-chan. So if we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow up for you, okay?
Soon after that, I went into a full-out dash. Hold on, I want to make sure I said that right. I won't be able to follow up for you? I'm not sure exactly what that means. It isn't good as Mi-chan. So if we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow for you. I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, I'm going to move on. Went into a full-out dash. I'm pretty sure I was running the 100 meter in about 6 seconds there.
Well then, Keiichi-kun, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At that moment, the front door opened as if somebody was waiting for me.
Oh, Keiichi! You're home. I was just about to go for a walk.
I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them around... Oh, Keiichi. Dad. This is, you see, you know that club I'm always talking about? This is one of the penalty games we do there. It just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was an oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand.
Keiichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We'll keep it a secret from Mom, of course.
No, Dad, let it go. Let go. There's a show I want to watch right now. Mion, you shall rue this day. His artistic flame raging like wildfire. My dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. I'm seeing some thirst for Keiichi in a maid outfit in chat. Calm yourselves, guys. Come on. This is be mature, it's family friendly. Sorry. Keiichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath. Is that makeup remover? I... More importantly, what's the matter? Sorry, I have a headache and I don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out and eat with your dad? My mom is a go-get-'em superwoman at work, but it occasionally takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but what will you eat? If it's just for myself, I can probably find a way to scrounge something together. Take care. Goddamn, my voice is cracking. Yeah.
Keiichi, we'll take the car, so hurry up.
Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, where are we going to eat?
I recently found a nice store. Let's go there.
My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank it 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmand, I, Keiichi Maebara, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was, shockingly, the family restaurant right by the station. Dad, that great restaurant you were talking about, was this? The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo, and had the air of a girl-oriented all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
You've never been inside, Keiichi?
Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I've traveled to faraway towns to eat, but returning only as far as Okinomiya Station, there was really no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away, after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. We stopped the car in the restaurant's parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked out here. But what really amazes me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama? Nagoya? Well, that's fine. Chiba? Saitama? Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would have taken to get here via the major highways.
Keiichi, it seems like you finally realized how amazing this restaurant is.
Oh, what's the meaning of this? How can so many people travel from so far away just to come to this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. Hey Charlie, what's up? Good to see you. Glad you could make it. You looks like you're doing okay. Hey, this is the scene of the restaurant from the after party in the last chapter. Cool. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, as a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking seat, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seems that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all for our meals to be brought to us. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. If you're just talking about the taste, it seems like normal family restaurant fare.
Who gives a damn about the taste, Keiichi? See, isn't it great?
I see. It just may be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. And yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. They didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, and there was only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
Excuse me, the dessert that comes with the meal hasn't come yet.
Sorry, is that... Oh my... Okay. I know who this is. Oh my god, sorry. I knew this was coming, but I totally forgot about that. That gasp was kind of real. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I usually don't break character, but damn. Damn, alright.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's a dessert that comes with Daily Combo A. I've been waiting for quite a while.
Oh, it's... my apologies. I'll bring it right away.
The apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered. Dad, could it be this restaurant is...
Aren't they great? The waitress's uniforms here, I mean...
Bam!
What are you doing, Keiichi? My own father never hit me.
I'm your son!
Listen, Keiichi, I've never come here with impure intentions. That bell and...
A Tyrante?
That bell and Tyrante and eccentric clothing... Califi.
Califi is... That's... He's using terms that are from other countries, and I'm very bad at that. Anyway.
It is my artistic muse. I wanted you to feel that. Even you must have yearned for this stimulation, haven't you? Coming here alone, though, is a bit embarrassing. You understand? That's why I dragged you here. Just blame me. Even if you must condemn me, I wanted you to know this feeling, Keiichi. I need to take a leak.
My father has always had a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait.
Terribly sorry for the wait.
Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. This waitress must have just been hired. What an absolute lack of confidence. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. I silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said, what incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio. Most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that and walking around the restaurant, it's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing rather than being new to the job. But the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know? It's alright to be more straightforward. My nose started to bleed. In that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is... Mion? Is that you?
Yeah.
On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude, I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion. Why is she here? Why are you working at a place like this?
Are you working at a...
I'm helping out at my uncle's store.
Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about her relatives have stores in town, and that she had sometimes worked part-time to help them. Oh, that must be a lot of work. The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge? Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back. But, seeing it like this, the type of clothing suits you very nicely, doesn't it?
It's embarrassing, so don't look too much.
I confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo. Mion, you have pretty big breasts. It seems like they're ready to spill out even right now. All the customers are definitely looking at you. I have to say these things. I have to say these things. It's not me, it's Keiichi. Okay? Clip all you want from this and pass it off as me. I don't care. It's totally fine. Anyway.
Don't say that.
Don't play coy with me. I know that you enjoy drawing all the male attention with that embarrassing getup. I mean, if you didn't, there's no way you dress up like that.
It's not like I'm doing this because I like to.
Is this alright, Keiichi Maebara? Aren't you taking this a little too far? Even if it's payback for that humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic. To pay back me on tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get. Wearing this kind of getup, your mother must be disappointed.
Windbird? Windbird.
That part where you can almost just see something is the best. Come closer.
Yeah, please stop.
You still lack the spirit of service towards your customers.
Please forgive me.
I want to take you home.
No, not that.
Entering a version of Reina's cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall, I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation, revenge for today's events. Yep, I'll share you with the I'll share you the rest for today. I'll spare you, Jesus Christ. Yep, I'll spare you the rest for today. It seems that Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased her a little too much, or so I thought. But such a meek Mion is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Leaving aside what exactly was good. I never knew. To think that the high and mighty Mion would have a hard time being a waitress.
That's raw.
This is such a surprising side of you. I want to show this to Mion. I want to show this to the Mion from this afternoon. Actually, I want to show Reina and the others. Reina will definitely flip out with joy. Do you think she'll say she wants to work here?
That's wrong.
I could never imagine in my wildest dreams that such a cute outfit would suit you, Mion.
I'm saying that's wrong.
While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat. What do you mean? That's wrong.
I'm not Neon.
What? I was taken aback by Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Sonozaki, right?
I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier, but my name is Shion Sonozaki. Mion is my older sister.
My eyes unconsciously widened. My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion, probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Shion? Shion Sonozaki.
Yes? I'm often mistaken for my sister.
But when we met, you had the kind of response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time.
That's because my sister is always talking about you, so I knew who you were.
A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here, it's something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. I see. In that case, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. As long as you understand, my sister has a lot of enemies, you see?
Well now, she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? That's... Why would you put... Well now, she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? It's a weird sentence, I think. As I unintentionally laughed aloud, Shion laughed with me. Shion, is this your first time being a waitress? Doesn't seem like you're used to it.
Actually, today is, Kei-chan is my first customer.
A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me as in the same way that her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. So, you said you've worked part-time at your uncle's store before. I thought you would have been more used to it.
Oh, I have other relatives that run shops. That's why this is the first time I'm helping the uncle that owns this place.
I see. Makes sense. Anybody would be tentative doing a job they weren't used to. Does Mion ever help out at this store?
Oh, my sister is... You see, she's not good with these cutesy things.
I know what she's trying to say. That's right. Mion is more suited for cool things. So I think having you help out here was the right choice. Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me. That uniform, it would never suit somebody like Mion. But for Shion, I think it works.
Huh? You mean that,
Shion, like Reina often does, spaced out and turned bright red.
what does that mean? Exactly.
At least for this moment, it felt like At least for this moment, it felt like this Shion character actually existed, because there was no way that the Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment, we realized that the more veteran waitress was waving at us from across the room. Sorry, I was about to give her like a really stupid voice, but Sonozaki-san, can you take your break now? You can take your break now.
Okay.
Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break.
Well then, I'll take my leave. It was fun talking to the infamous Kei-chan.
Sorry for mistaking you for Mion and teasing you. Please tell Mion that I will have my revenge one day.
The thing where you were forced to dress as a maid and walk around outside, right?
That devilish laugh and smile was exactly the same one I knew. That's right. Tell her that I will return the favor for the total humiliation I suffered.
Blech. More importantly, I'm going to complain to my sister about the teasing I had to endure today. My sister will have my revenge. My sister will have my revenge during your club activities.
Bring it on. I'll get her before she gets me. Mion laughed with a warm smile devoid of any remaining nervousness and disappeared into the back. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right. For now, I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister, I thought that maybe I should ask Reina tomorrow if she really has a sister. But maybe it's better that I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I've decided that the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister, so I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece when he was sitting in the can.
Keiichi, are you about ready? Let's go home.
Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Damn, Dad. You're quite the regular customer.
Was that the new waitress just now? Somebody you know, Keiichi?
Oh, so you were watching from the shadows. Dad has the oddest sense of tact sometimes.
Somebody from school? From Hinamizawa?
Yeah, she's the little sister of my friend Mion. Her school isn't in Hinamizawa, so she must go to the one in town. I've never seen her at my school.
So not all the kids in Hinamizawa go to the same school?
Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister, something like that. Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. Shion, everybody. Put your theories in the comments. Is that really Shion, or is Mion pretending? What do you think? Does Shion really exist? Maybe we'll find out, actually, real quick. Double the fun. Meet Shion is the achievement I just got. I'm going to save here, and then we'll do both of those tips. Looks like we got 2. Introduction to Angel Mort. I guess we'll just go in order here. I'm giving KG a makeover. Another one, yeah. I'm gonna go up a little bit in chat. I missed a ton of conversation, I think, but is that me on yes or no? Yes and no. It's complicated. Thank you, Witch. Keeping everybody up to date. I appreciate that. You need to wait until Arc 5. Really? I didn't even know that much. Damn, that's a long ways away. But anyway, I love your interpretation of their voices. Reminds me of South Park, but they got kicked in the Goonies instead of hiring the voices. Yeah. Man. I assume you're talking about the AI voices. Or, because I don't know, I haven't really done a lot of other ones. And yeah, I would say like a lot of my voices, I kind of think about South Park characters a lot when I'm thinking of like other voices. Like any old person that I think of like Stan's grandpa. He's like, you know, he's Billy, I'm gonna, I don't know, whatever he says, Billy. He calls Stan Billy. I love that voice. It's very funny. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I feel bad for Mion now. Poor Mion. Who? Well, I mean, whatever. You know, you reap what you sow, and that wasn't even Mion. I assume that was in. Yeah, that was at the point when we were talking to the waitress. I think you're talking about, but that was Shion, right? Right. We'll find out. And I sense the pick of Keiichi's makeover. What? Wait, she's not Mion? Yeah, it's complicated. It'll be, yeah. I feel extra bad for Shion. Yeah, she like kind of got the brunt of that. She didn't deserve to be made fun of in that way. She's just, she's just doing her job. Or it might just be Mion covering for herself, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna take another drink real quick and then we'll do these tips. Ahem.
Miya's family.
Yeah, more broadly, I was just wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I wasn't actually wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed. My curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it. Did I say wasn't? I think I might have said wasn't. I was actually wondering whether the younger sisters were speaking.
I wonder. She might not.
She wasn't being very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play? From your reaction, I guess you've never met any.
Yes, I've never met any of her relatives except for her grandmother.
As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory.
Rika would know more than I. You would do well to ask her.
Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
Rika, do you know anything about Miyo-san's family?
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
Ri has a big family, so I don't really know everything about them.
That many, huh? For example, there's someone named Shion Is there someone named Shion Sonozaki? Well, I might have heard wrong, so she might not actually exist, but...
You mean she? Shion exists.
Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real.
The names are quite similar, you know? I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference. I've heard that she's Mii's younger twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times.
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much. I think I met her once at a funeral Oops, actually, I need a...
Voice changer on. There we go. Now I'm Rika. I think I met her once at a funeral a few years ago.
She's not in class, so maybe she goes to school in Okinomiya?
She may live there too. Mio-san herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother after all.
She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them?
It's a very complicated family. She seems to have many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances.
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, seemed very mysterious.
Oh, what are the three of you talking about? Let this old man in on it.
Oh, Mio-san, you've come at a good time. Might it be true that you have a younger twin sister?
Mion. Crap.
A younger sister? Well, yeah, I do.
Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face, at a loss. I think she's looking at me.
Oh my, I had no idea. What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime.
You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really conceited. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her for a long time either.
Why did it look like she was in such a panic? It's like she was declaring that the Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion? Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I'd made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. Or are they? They're probably not the same person, but they might be. Apparently gotta wait till arc goddamn 5. Whatever. Next tip. Next tip. Sorry. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide, April issue, Complete Conquest Analysis, Family Restaurant Chapter. Now, at last, we come to the blazing hot third day, to Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant in the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you can just go to a shit place or something. Oh man, is that censor thing on? I don't know if that's supposed to be censor. I doubt they sweared. They swore in this, but whatever. I'll check that after we're done here. We aim not for sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War Photography Hunter. Away! War Photography Hunter, away! The smoking areas are the real superpositions? Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. For you.
Yesterday, I failed to get seating. Today, I'll aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, So, I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up a camp there.
As expected, Ryu, the hunter, he's saying his victory was decided at the moment he chose this seat. In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akahibara's Redacted, and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. After 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders. It looks as though a man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. Ryu.
My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seems to have backfired. Maybe they were wary since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. Perhaps the hidden camera in that bag trick is already old hat. But if there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day, I'd have a high encounter rate. I am mortified.
Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising, though, is that this uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been approximately half of the total prefectural police stations in the country. Haven't been to, approximately. That thing the day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden cuisine in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such a high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms, chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing hot pictures, you too can become a war photographer today. So they're just trying to get, like, pervy... They're just trying to get, like, pervy shots of, like, their underskirts or some shit. That's fucked up. Don't do that. That's fucked up. It's not okay, and I don't approve anyway. Oh god, I forgot to do the It's Alive thing again. Why do I even try? Anyway. Okay. Well, we don't really have time for another one, unfortunately. Man, these are longer ones. I liked it better when they were around an hour. But no, this is still great. This series is still going good. This one was a little bit weird. It was a little bit risque. I think it's fair. Oops. Wait, no, never mind. Anyway, this is gonna take a while. Yeah. I mean, figures. It figures. This is... That's okay, though. Like, it's fine. I still really enjoy this. And with a little bit of shorter streams here, you know, I can do stuff. I don't know. I might stream over on Twitch today. I still haven't decided. I started Breath of the Wild on Sunday. That I streamed over on Twitch. I'll probably upload that entire playthrough at some point. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Like, I'll save all the videos and streams and stuff and Maybe I'll upload them all as VODs or whatever, but when it comes to actual streaming, that's just going to be happening on Twitch whenever I damn well please. I don't know. I might do it today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I don't think so, actually. I think I want to do something else. I'm going to do something else with my evening. Yeah, I got other shit to do. God damn it. I do have other things to do. Nope. Okay. Never mind. No stream over on Twitch today, but that's okay. Well, you know, I'll still do it whenever. Every once in a while, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm making Keiichi slay. You were like drawing, like you found like a Keiichi model thing and like I sent 2 makeovers of Keiichi on Discord. Okay, nice. Actually, I'm gonna look at those right now. Like, I may as well look at those right now, right? Like, what have I got to lose? I'm pulling it up on my phone. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh god. Let me. Do I have hockey? I don't think I'm signed in on my computer, and signing into Discord's kind of a pain in the ass. Takes forever too. But that's funny. I like that. This is what Keiichi gets. Hey, he lost the game. It's not. I don't know. It was kind of. I feel like it was a bit much to dress him up like that. A little fucked up, you gotta admit. Oh no, I am signed in on my desktop. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Again, I'm only doing this because I got time. I don't really give a shit. Like we're in where the hell? We're in hangout mode for a minute here. So I'll show those on screen. Like, I guess maybe I should ask, Ray, do you want me to show this on screen? Because I will, if you don't want me to. But I was gonna show it. I'll wait until you give me the go-ahead before actually doing that. But they are great. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very beautiful. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here, I'm just resizing. I'm resizing a bit. Okay, here we go. So that's one. It's great. Oh, here. I want to turn this off. That's one. This is what Keiichi gets. Again, like, it's what he gets for being mean to Mion / Shion, whoever it might be. But like, he didn't deserve that punishment to begin with. He was only doing that to Shion because she kind of did that to him, right? Anyway, slayified Keiichi. Oh my gosh, these are, yeah, that's very funny. So we can picture it. If you have never seen the anime, and like, I'm sure the anime has images of what this is supposed to look. What this is supposed to look like, what Keiichi's supposed to look like in this, but these are just as good, I'm sure. Probably better, if we're being completely honest. Anyway. That's great. Where's my background? I don't know why my background's not in here. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's incomprehensible for me how much information you are missing. I always forget how long it actually takes for most of the information to get told. Yeah, right? Like, if we don't get a solid answer until arc 5, we're on 2, right? We're on 2. We don't get a solid answer to whether or not Shion even exists until arc 5. That's gonna be a while before we get that. Yeah, that's crazy. But again, I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna be worth the ride, because this is, like, I've said it before, I like slow burn stuff. I like these types of stories that it's like, you know, it's very character driven, and that kind of thing. I really do like this sort of stuff. So I'm having a great time doing this. Um, yeah, that's gonna take forever. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I have a maid out. You have a maid outfit? Nice. I have but I have a dress. I have a dress somewhere around here. It's like a blue dress. It's not like a maid outfit, but it is a blue dress. I wore it for Halloween when me and my sister entered a costume contest together as the twins from The Shining. So I had to wear a dress and a wig, dress up like a girl for that. It was fun. We won that costume contest because of me, motherfucker. Okay, I solidified our win by putting a goddamn dress on and a wig and dressing like a girl. Everybody loved it. Everybody thought it was funny. It was great. It was a really fun time. I had no problem. I was like, yeah, this is great. I didn't shave. I had about like this much facial hair on. I think actually about maybe a little bit more than this. So like it was very clear that I was a boy. From far away, like you couldn't tell. Like there was some people that were like, oh, look at these two sisters. There's like these two young women's, and then like they looked at me and they're like, oh. Like, oh, okay, yeah, and then they like would laugh and be like, oh, this is great, this is hilarious. I hope you guys win. Like we're voting for you. Everybody voted for us. Fuck yeah, and we won. We won $100, so $50 each. I didn't put on a dress for nothing. It was fun. It was a good time. And then yeah, it was funny. Like afterwards, after the thing, like I wore it around for a little bit, but there was like this little after party thing. It was like there's a bunch of people I didn't know. Like it was a costume contest. I didn't know it was kind of like an event, right? And I was out of the costume. I wasn't wearing it anymore. I was just in my regular clothes. But there were some people who recognized me. They were like when I was just like talking to some people, and like some people would just be like, they would kind of like do that, like after talking to me for a bit, they're like, wait, kind of cock their head and just be like, wait, were you that guy in the dress? And I was like, yes, that was me. Yep, yes, I was. What? Like, I got $50 out of that, so. It was, people, yeah, they would just kind of be like, yeah, that's so funny. It was great. It's a good time. There's pictures and videos of it. Maybe I'll show them someday, but I don't have them on hand. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyway, that's my story for today. No, we get to know whether Shion exists in 2. Okay, so that does come, but who Mion and who Shion is much more complicated, and only gets answered in 5. Okay, I see ya. Gotcha. And give everyone a makeover. Do it. Reminds me of that buff dude in Madoka Magica outfit. I don't know what that is. I'm going to look it up. We'll take a look. But oh god, I'm gonna change voices, guys. Sorry. Madoka. Nope, there we go. I have all these hotkeys set up. I thought the voice changer would happen. I forgot, like, yeah, that makes sense. That I would mute myself. Man, that says, I'm going to cosplay thingy, and I'm cosplaying as Ayano Aishi. I'm not sure who that is either. I'm not up to date on newer animes. I'm an old school weeb. I'm going to an anime con in a few months as well. And I'm also good. That's awesome. Yeah, dope. Man, I've never been to an anime con. I've never been to any cons. I've been to music festivals, but that's about it. I've never been to like any cons. I want to go. I would love that. But it's between Rika and OG goth character. I guess, yeah, do whatever you think fits. It'll be my first con. Nice. Do it up. Ayano Aishi is not from an anime. It's a horror game. Oh. All right. Well, hey, maybe I'll throw that one on. Okay. Again, I might mute myself, or change voices, hotkeys, and all that. Okay, I think I'm still unmuted, and I think I'm, Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. It's from Yandere Simulator. Oh, I see. Okay. Is that effing Yandere Sim? Yep. Yes, it is. I'm looking at it right now. Which I have said before. Unfortunately, I'm not playing. I can't. I won't. It's not gonna happen on my channels. It's banned on Twitch, so it's not happening. Yeah. Sorry. It's just not gonna happen. Not on my channel. I'm sorry. I know, it sucks and everybody's disappointed, but I can't do it. I can't even, man, that's a thing, that's crazy. There are no, restreams. I used to love it in the past. It's so sad that the creator sucks, right? And that's one of the reasons that I don't really want to play it. Fuck that guy. But also, like, the thing is like restreams, when it comes to that, if it's banned on Twitch, then I don't even want to take the chance to stream it on YouTube, because Twitch is usually more lax. Like YouTube is way more strict on rules and like stuff like that. And if Twitch bans it, I can only imagine what YouTube would do to me if I tried to play it, you know? But yeah. Yandev sucks, right? Yeah, it's too bad. Oh, okay. So there's on my channel here, the visual novel of, Lurking for Love. I did that a while ago. It still gets views, which is crazy. That's still, like none of my streams really get views after I stream them, just because like it's streaming. Not a lot of people tune in afterwards, because the point is to, you know, be here, be live and stuff. But that one in particular still gets views somehow, for some reason. I liked it, and I will play the full game whenever that comes out. So if when that game comes out, I'll probably have to take a break from Higurashi to play that. But we'll see. I think it's supposed to come out this year. I'm pretty sure they said it was supposed to come out this year, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Just something I thought about, popped into my mind. Wanted to say, I guess. Seen lots of streams of Yandere Simulator, but I'm not sure. The game is actually useful for seeing how not to write code, though. Damn, firing shots. I love it. But I'm downloading Yandere Simulator on my laptop. Nice. Do it. Play it up. Cool. Wait, play what? Another visual novel called Lurking for Love. I played it a while back. Ray, I don't know if you were a part of the channel at that point. I think that was like a while ago. I don't know. I don't remember now. That was a while ago. Actually, you should read Rewrite Plus. Rewrite Plus. Right. I'm
changing my voice. My voice is changing. My voice is changing. I'm gonna go through puberty again.
Here we go. There it is. Sweet. I did it. I am a man now. Again. Rewrite video game. This one. In this city, built upon the ideal coexistence of civilization and the environment, I'll try that later. Spends his days with his friends, in person. In this peaceful city, a tumultuous event shakes the foundations of once a year. Interesting. Ew. That's very mysterious. And it's 65% off. It's a Jesus Christ, that's a $50 game. It's less than 20 bucks right now on Steam. I might have to get that now. Goddamn. That's probably something I'm gonna have to buy right now. That's a good deal. That was a pretty good deal. Oh, excuse me, microphone. Oh, I have no idea. That's funny how your voice changes. Yeah, whenever I'm just like actually talking and like it just goes through, it just cycles through those. There's like usually like a little blip, and then it changes over. So it's like, and it's like catch up or whatever. It's kind of funny. Yeah, awesome. Interesting. It's an actual VN with different paths. The comedy is very good and the story is surprisingly deep. Nice. With different paths, yeah. So that's the one thing about Higurashi. It is very set story. There's not really any paths. There's no like changing the outcomes, at least from what I can tell. So that ought to be a fun change of pace to have something with paths. Lurking for Love was like that. There's multiple paths, and I did all of those paths, and you can see that here on this channel. It's one of the most popular videos on my channel in the live section. Go watch that if you're interested in more visual novel stuff with, you know, paths and whatnot. The paths are so different. You actually choose from saving the world or destroying it. Yes, I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. That's the kind of stuff I like. I'm gonna destroy it, I'm telling you right now. Maybe a bit of a spoiler, but anything to get curiosity. I don't know if that's really necessarily a spoiler. It's how we get there. It's what happens to the characters and all that stuff that matters when it comes to like spoilers. And I guess like the overall thing. Like if it was set in stone that the world gets destroyed and you were like, you destroy the world, then that's a spoiler. But if it's like, oh, you can choose from this or this, then I wouldn't say that's necessarily a spoiler. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Also still busy with that compilation of the funniest things you say in Silent Hill. Okay, no worries. Yeah, don't stress out too much about that. I will enjoy it whenever it comes out, whenever you're done with it. Can't wait to see it. It's a very interesting moral debate, actually. All right. Well, that one's going on the list. It is like I think that the description's intriguing too. It's like, oh, ideal coexistence of civilization and environment, and then it says that something shakes the foundations of what I assume is their world once a year. So it's like, oh, everything's super peaceful for 364 days out of the year, but one day out of the year, every year, something fucking crazy happens, and we have to deal with it. Like, that's intriguing to me. That sounds interesting. I want to know about that. That sounds very interesting. Does humanity deserve to live on? Well, I can answer that right now. No, they don't. So that's why I will destroy it, of course. Ooh, I'm waiting for Silent Hill F. Yes, exactly. That's why I started playing Higurashi. You can look in my description of this exact stream right now. And the streams of all the rest of the Higurashis. Or no, not this one. All the first chapters. No, I did change the description for chapter 2 of Higurashi. You'll have to go to the first one where I did mention that Ryokishi wrote Silent Hill F. And that's why I wanted to go through this now, just to get a taste of his writing before diving into Silent Hill F. Because I knew that Higurashi was really fucking good. So yeah, that was one of the main inspirations of me playing this now. So yeah, I'm very excited for that as well. I can't wait to play Silent Hill F. That's supposed to be this year too, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know if they have a set date for that. Okay, voice is probably going to change again. I have to look it up, though. Silent Hill... It doesn't matter. Silent Hill F. Did I say that in a voice?
F.
I like saying F like that.
F.
It's fun. No, it doesn't look like there's any release date or even a year. Yeah, they don't even say what year. Dang. At least not in this. Release date? No. Yeah, no. That's okay though. That's fine.
F.
Yeah. I like
F.
no, it's fun. I still have to finish Steins Gate VN. I know Steins Gate. I know that mainly because of the anime. I want to experience the VN as well as canon. I've finished all of the routes and rewrites still. Dang. So rewrite's probably a huge game. That's $50. Damn. Also, is it Sikona? It's Siconia, right? I need to start and Higanbana. Something like that. You and me can hear the Saya no Ota. Sure. Whatever that means. I'm sure I should probably know that, but I don't. Yeah. A lot of stuff. A lot of good visual novels out there. So I'm going to have no shortage of that to play. Oh god, then Silent Hill F is gonna come out. Who knows when? Sorry, Silent Hill F is gonna come out. Like, who knows how long that's gonna take? But I have to play that too, and Lurking for Love. Damn, crazy. I guess that's about it. I don't really have much else to say about this. We're gonna continue on with this on Monday. See where this goes. Yeah. I'm just remembering. I'm just remembering back to the certain things from the anime about this situation, about the Shion thing. And I would like to point out, so I will be using the same voice. Since they're twin sisters, I think it's safe to assume that they sound the exact same. So I'm going to be using the same voice AI for both Mion and Shion. I was doing that already, but yeah, I'm going to continue doing it like that. Yeah. So that's it though. Sensuke is literally the best rated VN of all time. Really? I've heard it was good, but damn. Of all time. Sadly, Umineko was pushed down to place 4 recently. Ooh. Where does Higurashi rank on that list? It probably doesn't. People don't like good stuff. Also, Steins Gate is part of a bigger series with sequels. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Chaos Child, Chaos Head, Noah, Robotics Notes. Jeez. There's a lot of... I didn't know that. I thought that was its own thing, Steins Gate. That's crazy. It was like 20-ish, I think. Okay. Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. If it gets any better, though, I'm gonna be upset about that. But whatever. But I think that's it now. I'm gonna go. I'll be back playing this on Monday. I might stream over on Twitch. Some random shit. Maybe probably Breath of the Wild, if anything. And yeah. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Let me see. We got I Love FNAF, Witch, Ray, Charlie, and I don't want to fuck it up like I was going to earlier. Mr. Speed Rusher, Mitchell. Thank you all for coming by, and I didn't see anybody else. I'm pretty sure I said Charlie. I'm pretty sure. Either way, I said it now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it. It was his first work. He wrote completely inexperienced. Damn, that's impressive. He literally gifted the first chapter as a comic kit. Don't know what that is, I guess, but in exchange for reviews. Oh, damn. He sold like 5 copies, and when chapter 1... Wow. That's crazy. What a success story, though. Good. I'm glad it's doing popular then. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for them. Good for him. Proud of him. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. Thanks for coming again, everybody. And bye. Hopefully I'll see you. And goodbye. Sorry, I fucked that up. I'm just gonna end it so we don't have to sit through all that song again. Thanks, guys.